How is it going, everyone? Welcome to more Champ King. And we are on a relatively advanced section of Ghost of the Babe. Surprisingly, it's the cave area, if you wanna call it that way. Not exactly sure. It was called Halted Ruin. So the thing about this place is that, if my memory serves me right, I think it is one of the last zones in the game. Not the last one, mind you, but definitely one of the very last ones. Alright, so the issue here is the presence of water. Water here is not very nice, simply because it will fuck with your muscle memory. And you have to deal with it in the middle of normal champs as well. So yeah. And how is it going, Draenor and Kael? No, there is no bug today. Well, at least not yet. But yeah, no bug for now. But I actually wonder if I need to champ left. Can I champ right? I mean, I probably... No, I don't think you have the angle to champ right, so I think that funnily enough you have to champ left. So you're already risking this on the very first champ, well, the very first screen, not first champ, but that's a little bit messed up because I don't think you have the angle to champ right from that platform there. Because of the ceiling is too close to the platform, so I don't think it really will help. But yeah, well, I still need to jump up here no matter what, but yeah, that other jump will be an issue. Now, I don't know exactly what the punishment for falling is, because you will go back to the fake tower, but I don't think you will go lower than that. You will probably stay in the fake tower, and I think the only way you can fall further than that is if you fail the jumps that lead to this screen. But I think that if you fail anything on this section, it just takes you to the end of the fake tower, I think. Or rather, more than I think is I hope. Okay, so as I say, this jump to the right, I'm pretty sure it's not possible. I just don't have the angle. So I need to jump left, but over jump this and you are kinda dead. So yeah, you kinda wanna do that. Kinda want to under jump it to test the ground. Oof, I thought that was an overjump. But yeah, as you can see, going to the right doesn't do anything. You cannot jump there, so it's just some sort of safeguard. Not really sure what the purpose is, but... Okay, so... What else do we have here? Oh, no, that ain't gonna work, but at least I'm still here. Wait, is this full jump right? Oh, no, that... Huh. I thought it was gonna bounce, but that didn't bounce for some reason. Guess it was because it was a curved edge. Well, what's important is that you cannot full jump there. That's what matters. But yeah, if my memory serves me right, I think this has to be the second to last section in this map. I hope. Because if it isn't, we will be in trouble. I know that it's not the last one. That much is correct, as I remember the last one quite a lot. But yeah, I am not 100% sure which one it is. If the third to last one or the second to last one. Was full jump left, yes. Important to know that, because if you do one of those on the wrong side, it will be catastrophical. Okay. Oh yeah, these are the NPCs I remember. They are the devils. They are just... Huh. Damn, they call me loser? Yeah. These guys are chill. I don't get it. They say the, and they also use the word amigo. How does that work? You can just use all English and then just show some random Spanish in there. But yeah, they are rapping. But yeah, this is what I remember. So this has to be the second to last section. You think I'm gonna fall? Well, it's interesting because if I fall here, I'm pretty sure it's all the way down. So I cannot fail this jump. With your joint? I don't know which joint you're talking about here. I also like that the font is different. They are a funky bit. Alright. And you only have the music for that screen. But yeah, this is nice. Very, very cool. At least the punishment there is not that big. Would have been worse. But these screens are very fucked up. Nonetheless. I mean, you can see when they start using those very thin platforms that they ain't kidding. They really want you to fall. It's also the issue of mixing water with all of this. You're just gonna... like, it obliterates your muscle memory. And not just for here. Like, if you manage to fall to a previous section, your muscle memory is also gonna be gone for that. That's the problem. Oof. Okay. I don't think this will be full jump left, right? I kinda doubt it, and I'm pretty sure the punishment for failing this will be bad. So I probably shouldn't try. That wasn't full jump, by the way. That actually wasn't full jump and I still overjumped, so... you can tell that it is clearly not a full jump. The water being in the middle doesn't help for making you think you failed the jump. It really makes you think you fucked up because it obviously fucks with your perception of the jump quite badly. But yeah, it is what it is. Ah, almost. Wait, what's that? Or... no, it's just supposed to be the water sprinkling. I thought I saw a face on a rock, but no, it's just the water sprinkling there. Don't worry about it. I'm not going insane, don't... definitely. Surely I'm not going insane. I think the point of this place is that the time stop, kinda. Because I don't think that the lack of animation in the water is just laziness. Or I don't know, actually. It might be. Will be an easy explanation, but... at the same time, how will you explain all the shit in the background falling that is not moving? Well, yeah, laziness, sure. But wouldn't make sense if the whole place is crumbling and you are champing like it's nothing. Right. Interestingly enough, I think that new Wave Blast was actually way worse with the thing about water. You had water in the second to last section, but it was water the whole way. So that messed up your muscle memory even more. Um, it's hard to do this jump without hitting that ceiling, right? Maybe I wasn't supposed to jump here. Maybe I was... Or, I don't know. You can definitely make that jump at least. But yeah, the issue is that... Not like that. This is gonna be something else. I knew that this place had water, it's just that I didn't remember that there were so many instances where you needed to use the water for jumping. Though those instances are usually when you fall. But yeah, as I say, being in the middle also... Like in the middle of jumps, it messes up your perception a lot. Well, more than your perception, I will say your timing. But at that point, it's the same issue. Now, for example, with this jump, you can actually do it from the water, but I don't think that's a good idea. Because the thing about doing a jump from water is that you have a lot more time to... Oh, that just falls here. Could be worse. Like, you have a lot more time to make sure the precision of the power that the jump has is, well, more precise, right? But yeah, I don't think that's a super good thing either. Because it's only a couple of jumps you can do that way. The other ones require normal physics. So you don't want to get used to water physics. But yeah. I'm still curious to see what's the punishment for falling left. I mean, we are gonna find out eventually, that's for sure. But yeah. One of those knowledge things that will help put my mind at ease. Or the opposite, make me panic more. At least knowing means that I don't need to speculate. But yeah, no. For now, let's focus on this area. As much as we are allowed to. But yeah, don't worry. So I definitely think that knowing how the last section is and comparing it to this one is messed up. It's a little bit messed up. But yeah, that's okay. Almost over jump. Nice. So some of these jumps are messed up. That one being an over jump, I almost don't believe it. But it was. It indeed was an overjump. The water definitely throws you off. I would like to know if it changes the physics on top of just slowing you down. I don't think it does. I think the only thing it does is slowing you down when you pass through it, but what if, for example, they made your champ more floaty, right? When you enter it, so like it changes the place you're gonna land. I feel that that's not how it works, but you never know. It could. Yeah, and the first screen here is one of those that it's just messed up. It's kind of like the first screens of the cat area. The first screens of the cat area are a little bit hard to do. Oh, well, that's interesting. Also, you actually fall all the way down this tower. I wasn't expecting that. So the punishment is a lot worse than I thought. I thought the punishment would be falling on top of the tower, but I guess not. Well, that is a problem, indeed. But hey, it was bound to happen. At least now we know. We can properly panic the way it's intended. Just a proper panic. It's messed up because the champ I failed wasn't a champ that I was expecting it will make me fall that far, you know? I will expect that for other champs, but definitely not for that one. Hey Lilo-san, how is it going? What did you do to drop here? Falling? What do you think? I fell. That's how I drop here. And that's literally it. How hard it is to drop back? I don't know. I fail one champ and I drop back, dude. So I don't know. You tell me. I mean, I fail one random champ and I just died. Well, I got here. Hey, I don't know. You tell me about it. Really? No, that's not a full champ. Wasn't. But yeah, I don't know. As I said, it was a champ that I just normally fail, and I got here. I don't know what to tell you. Like, it wasn't a champ that looked hard or anything, so I'm not sure what to answer you. I mean, well, if you look at the VOD, you will be able to tell, but no, it's okay. I mean, I didn't know it was. I mean, from my perspective right now, it's kind of like the opposite. In the sense that the very first champ I failed, it made me fall back here. I mean, see that diagonal thing on the left? that makes you fall all the way down. It doesn't make you land on the... It doesn't make you land on the fake tower. You know? Wait, no, I'm not supposed to do it here. I'm supposed to champ up there. I gotta be careful though. You can still full champ there. Hey Blue, how is it going? Uh-oh. Ooh, this champ looks bad. Okay, not that bad. Alright, see, we're back up. No problem. You were worrying too much. Hey, I don't know about it, dude. Like, if I fall here to the left, I will fall there. It's not particularly hard to do it, right? I don't know, like, you make me think that I discover a 1 in a million bug or something. I'm a little bit confused. Are you sure of that it's really hard to fall from the fake tower? Because I feel like it's not that hard. Like, as I say, you fall there. Like, imagine that instead of landing here, I landed on the edge. That will make me fall all the way back. I mean, depending on the angle, sure, you're gonna land on the regular platform that is sitting on the top left of the bottom, well, bottom, on the screen lower to this one. But I'm pretty sure most angles don't land there. Most angles go to the diagonal thing. But yeah, that's the issue. I play this well. I think that you are just... You are over-complimenting me. I'm not that good at this game. I mean, if I was good at this game, I would have already beaten this map. But I haven't. Real and true. No, I mean... I think that... You just need to be patient. Well, it's easier said than done, but... You're overcompensated. It's called force positivity. I'm not sure about that. I seen... Wait, hold up. Wasn't this the champ I failed that made me fall all the way to the bottom? What champ was it that I failed? I don't even remember it now. Which one was the demonic champ that made me fall? But I think it was on the NPC screen. I gotta believe. No, that's an overchamp. Yeah, I think it was this one. Yeah, that one, exactly that one. So you can see that. It's not hard to fall. You know? I don't know why you were saying it was hard to fall. You fail that champ and you're out. So, I don't know, dude. Maybe you're confusing this with another map. Because it might be, like, maybe you are thinking of a fan-made map, because that one is definitely not hard to fail at all. That one is very easy to fail. So, I don't know what to tell you. They are evil. It is the way it is. It happens. But yeah, I think that... Well, at least knowing that, I can add the mental note to not fall in the middle. Like in the middle of the waterfall. If you fall in the middle of the waterfall, that's what's gonna happen. So just don't fall there, bro. Just don't do it. Okay. Obviously easier said than done, but at least I could try going for other champs. Alright. What? Right. Oh, I keep forgetting, that's not a full champ, you moron. Yeah, that's an interesting one. I don't know why I keep thinking that's a full champ. It's not the first time that I fail it like that, but in my mind that's a full champ. But I guess it's not. But yeah, we are back at the cats. Well, it's interesting that you mentioned the term force positivity. You know that it actually surprises me that there are so many subreddits that, especially those that are supposed to be like the official subreddit of a specific game, that anything that the developers do is good, and anyone that criticizes them is an asshole that needs to touch grass or whatever cool expression they learn in those places. A very good example of that is Trackmania. Trackmania is a game where the developers are very incompetent. Not as incompetent as some other developers that I could name, basically almost any Japanese developer. But no, they are not that incompetent, but they are still incompetent for what they are. And even when they make a mistake, every comment that talks about it negatively is like immediately downvoted, and whoever commented that is shown, right? It's like you don't belong here or whatever, you know. And anything that is positive just gets upvoted all the way to the top. Unpaid paid mods. Well, that's actually something interesting. Because unpaid, a lot of mods are unpaid. But in official subreddits, it could be that a lot of the mods that are there might be actual staff from the game that is paid to moderate those spaces. So they could actually be paid moderators. Hey Milk Crate, how is it going? I'm doing really good, thank you. I appreciate it. I disagree, but hey, I appreciate the confidence. Oh, it was just shit talking? Okay. But yeah, the Trackmania subreddit is like that, basically. But that's just one example of the many. There are so many subreddits out there that are crazy in terms of how any negative thing that you say, you are shooed away. It's fucked up. But yeah, it's Reddit. Reddit is a cesspool of force positivity. It's just the way it is. Hey Yami, how is it going? What, did you wake up on the wrong side of the bed? Well, hopefully you have a good day too. The owners of every media company have an agenda. Yeah, but no, I don't think... I mean, I understand what you're saying, but I don't think it goes that way. Like, we're talking after all about a video game that is, you know, about cars. Not precisely a video game that could have something controversial. It's just a game about cars. Like, criticizing that game wouldn't really spawn any political commentary or anything like that, you know. But I think that in that regard, it's not that much about Reddit itself, but rather about, like, either the people just being there, being like pretty much drones, or the company actually having mods in the subreddit downvoting negative opinions and upvoting positive ones. So yeah, I wouldn't say it's what you're saying. Though, because that's the thing, you think owners of every media company, but I think that Trackmania in this case wouldn't own anything. Well, Trackmania. Nadio, which is the company that makes Trackmania. They don't really own Reddit, but they could have a paid mod in there. I'm sure the devs own the Reddit. Yeah, that's something that could be the case. That the devs actually own the Reddit. The subreddit, obviously. It could be. I don't know, it's just that I find it hard to believe that the developers were the first ones to create the subreddit. I mean, I know that you can transfer the ownership, but yeah, I don't know if they do, but I can definitely see them having mods in there or something. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Oh. Nice. Okay. Still not back in track though. We still need to do this section here, which can still fail. Okay, didn't fail. Alright, we're back in track. Again. So yeah, basically the moral of the story in this map, well, in this section, to be not doing that. That's the moral of the story number 1. But the moral of the story number 2 is not falling into the middle waterfall. Not this one. This one is fine. But the middle waterfall on the screen above, that one, don't fall on that one. That one is a bad idea. So yeah, that's what we need to take into account. Doing that is pretty much the same as failing that champ there. It's as bad as doing that. Genshin devs own the Genshin subreddit, the largest one. Yeah, I could see that being the case too. Just that with Genshin I could understand it more. Because Genshin is something that wasn't really a thing before the game. Like, I'm pretty sure there wasn't a subreddit called Genshin Impact before the game release. So, because of that, it's pretty common for the developers to create a subreddit as soon as the game releases. But with Trackmania, that's not the case, because Trackmania is a game that... I mean, the name Trackmania would have been taken pretty much since Reddit release. Because Trackmania is a very old game. It's just that the newest game is also called Trackmania. So yeah. At that point, I'm pretty sure that the devs probably don't own it. Or if they do, they had to get it from whoever had it. Sorry. You don't get banned for posting. Pretty interesting. Any big game tends to own their subreddit. In my experience, it's easier to first learn who are the top dogs. If you want to give some feedback, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't really visit Reddit extremely often, so we are back at the bottom. It's fucked up though that it bounces that way. I don't get it. Shouldn't it just go down the waterfall instead of doing that? I feel like falling like that just makes no sense. It is what it is. I don't really stick to any place for an extremely large amount of time. But yeah, a lot of times I go to the, you know, if there is a game that I'm interested of something that is going on either with the development or whatever, you know. Blue is lying, by the way, in case you might think he's saying the truth. Well, that I go there, it's true, but for Reddit memes, yeah, you wish. But no, don't trust his lies. In case you did, which I doubt, but in case you did, that man is lying. Oh yeah, don't worry about it. I guess I'm getting more used to the Phantom Tower. Problem is that I didn't really want to get used to it. I mean, yes, it's good. I don't want to fall there that often, you know? That seems like an issue. But it's okay. So what is that surprising face for? You're the one that's lying, mister. Unbelievable. Besides, there is not such thing as a Reddit meme. Reddit has no original content. They are basically like, what's the name of this webpage? What was the name of this place? 9gag. It's like 9gag. 9gag basically takes everything from any other place. Yeah, 9gag, it was that one. It's a place with no original content. But yeah, with all the same thought at the same time. Yeah, but you're saying that people reuse Reddit content. That's not true. We are back. God damn it. But yeah, the content has to originate from somewhere. Clearly, what I'm telling you is that it's clearly not from Reddit. And definitely not from Tumblr either. Are you out of your mind? God damn it, dude. A little bit? Alright. It's okay. iFunny is also another good example. It's interesting that Dre not mentioned. iFunny is also a lot like that. Well, they are pretty much the same garbage, like both 9gag and iFunny. They are just basically a dumpster of content from other places. But yeah. It's just that the reason why those plays are popular is because just like almost any place on the internet, you have an upvoting and a downvoting system, right? So the people that frequent those places usually tend to, you know, have the same taste. It's not like they have the same taste in absolutely everything. They more or less lean to a specific type of content. So because of that, the things that get posted there that are upvoted are obviously something that lines up with what the users there generally like. And the same applies to the downvoted ones, but in reverse, right? So I think that's the reason why those plays even exist in the first place, because you have curated content depending on that. I think a very good example that you can immediately tell is you know that web page that is used as a host for images? I have no clue how it's pronounced, but ImageUR. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce that shit. But basically that host that is used to host images. So, believe it or not, that place, aside from hosting images, it also hosts posts that are like what you will find in 9gag or iFunny, right? Like those type of low effort garbage that comes from any place on the internet, right? And you will be able to tell when you look at it that the content that makes it to the top in that web page is content that basically aligns with a specific ideology, right? So that's the reason why those places thrive, because they have a community that precisely does that. Upvotes what they like and downvote what they don't like. So what usually is thrown into the main feed, whatever it might be called, it's content that the community will like. So yeah, that is normal. No, I'm not saying that it's abnormal. I'm just saying that all of these places that, you know, just have their content from somewhere else, the reason why they thrive despite their content not being original is precisely because the content is curated, right? Like, it's content that is carefully filtered thanks to that system. Because otherwise those places wouldn't have any... Okay, didn't mean to do that. But yeah, those places wouldn't have any reason to exist, since they don't have any original content. But yeah, they do precisely because of that. So it is normal in the sense that it makes sense But yeah. Well, I wouldn't oversimplify things like that, Lilo-san, because that's simply not true. And I can tell you that's not true because I live in a place where that is not true. So yeah. Unless you're talking about the USA, in which case, I guess I don't really care about the USA. But in my country, that's not the case. But yeah. I can guarantee you that. It's basically a mixture of everything. No, but it's not about outliers. No. And you also need to understand that the situation in this country is crazy. But a lot of poor people here voted for the guy that basically is very it's an economic liberal, right? It's the kind of guy that preaches free market in everything. And a lot of the voters were poor people because basically they say, I have nothing to lose. I'm already extremely poor as I am. And a very big point of the campaign against that guy was, this guy is gonna take away your rights. So a lot of people were, what rights? What rights are they gonna take away? They already have no rights. Oh yeah. Situation here is a little bit more complicated. No, but I'm not telling you that they are right or they are wrong. I'm not evaluating if their decision is correct or not. I'm just saying that that's the reason why they voted him. I don't care if they are right or not. I simply don't. Answer their question, what rights? I don't know, but yeah, there is basically a video that got super viral about a guy that lives in an extremely shitty zone. He basically didn't even have a... he had to shower directly from like the water source. I don't know how it's called in English, but basically he had to shower from like the place that it's supposed to in normal houses be connected to the shower. Well, he didn't have a shower. He just had that water heater straight in his head. And he barely owned anything. So he made that video. What rights? What rights am I gonna lose? That doesn't seem to be a great reason. I don't know, dude. Don't tell me about it. I didn't vote. You know? But yeah, there is one thing that is true about South America in general. Poor people here basically eat shit regardless of the government. Poor people here had never had it good. Well, obviously they are poor. If they had it good, they wouldn't be poor. But yeah. There was never a government in the history of this country that appealed to poor people. Never. Not a single time. So yeah, well, that's also one of the reasons why half of the population here is poor. A very nice... what's the word? Statistic. But it's true, it's not a made-up statistic. Half of the population here is poor. Just that there are different degrees of poverty. When some people say poor, they mean that they barely get the money to not starve. Right? That's one. But there are a lot of times that poverty also means that you don't have an education, like you never went to school. You have to skip food some days. And, well, you are never guaranteed to survive, essentially. Well, you can say that about anyone, but these people are not guaranteed to survive, even if they stayed in their house. Well, the house that they don't have. They basically just have a bunch of pieces put together and they call it a house. Yeah, you don't know where the next meal is coming from, or if it even is coming. That is true. But yeah, the thing about a country like this one is that you cannot really use the logic that operates in, you know, more fortunate countries. The logic, that logic doesn't operate like that here. Okay, that's a PB. I don't know what I'm looking at though. I mean, wait. Am I supposed to land on the rock or am I supposed to land on the bird? It could be full champ left. It could be. I'm tempted to try it. YOLO. Okay, it is full champ left. Wait, what the fuck do I do here? I guess here. And then full champ left. Okay. And this... Oh, I think I remember this place. There are some memories coming to me, unfortunately. I think I remember this place being extremely fucked up. Oh, there is a demon in the background, by the way. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you can... You can recognize the figure, but you can see a very ugly face in the background. It sounds complicated. Yeah, it is complicated. But the good thing is that you don't need to worry about it. I mean, not even the people that are supposed to worry about it here worry about it, so... I would not recommend you to do it. The people here that should care don't care, so... There is no reason for you to care either. Okay, yeah, this is exactly how I remember it. The last screen of this section has birds. And these birds, as you can tell, have an extremely small... Well, they are an extremely small platform. Wonderful, isn't it? Amazing, even. Wait, where do I jump from here? I cannot jump right. If I jump right, I hit my head. Full jump left? Wait, what's the jump here? What? I don't get it. Cannot go through that either. Am I really intended to do this, champ? I don't see it though. But at the same time, full champ left. Yeah, it's not full champ left, but I don't know what it is. Like, I legitimately have no clue about what you're supposed to do there. I guess you do champ, right? Well, nice. Let's make a simple game and get rich. Nah, I think I'm fine without game development. I think that I wasn't made for game development. Wow, nice. Well, at least I landed here. Oh, that's bad. But I don't get it. Like that plays with the birds. I just have no idea what you're intended to do. I need ideas. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what ideas I could give you to make. I could give you ideas about what not to make. And the first thing that comes into my mind are fighting games, shoot 'em ups, beat 'em ups, puzzle games. Don't do anything like that. Do not. That's a bad idea. So yeah, avoid those genres and then the rest, I don't know. But for now, avoid those genres. You can probably think about what genre it will go, but those you need to avoid them, like the plague, especially fighting games. Avoid them, like, basically pretend they don't exist. It's better that way. Like, don't even think about making a fighting game. Don't even think about it. Just make Undertale. Undertable. Undertable is my favorite game. I'm thinking on the most played and easier to make visual novel. Well, the easier to make, you are right. The most played, you are not right. Visual novels are definitely not most played. If you want easy to make and most played, like a balance between those two, I will make an RPG game. I think that's the, well, when I say RPG, I mean turn-based RPG, not an action RPG. You should check the Steam statistics. Well, I don't know. Maybe I will get surprised, but I'm pretty sure that visual novels are not particularly on the popular side. Cox. Don't tell me that's... Okay, no, it finishes here. Undertale? Yeah, Undertale. Exactly. Just make everything Undertale. Any project you might think of, Undertale. Even if it's a fighting game, also make Undertale. Give Sans a raging demon. I can't believe that miss. That missing makes absolutely no sense, but sure. Let's play it that way, Mr. Game. There is a lot of games, no, a lot of people without your gameplay ability, hidden object games and visual novels are big. No, I understand that. I'm just saying that visual novels I don't think are particularly that big. Like, I think that for people that don't tend to be that good playing games, they will usually go for RPG games. Because I'm pretty sure that for visual novel, I mean, most of those people will probably just read an actual novel or something. Like, if someone wants to play a game and they are not good for it, I think that turn-based RPG is probably your safest bet. Most likely. And, I mean, obviously the turn-based RPG can still have visual novel elements, but yeah. Alright, what the fuck do I do here? Like, do I really need to jump right? Like, I'm trying to think of the possibilities here. Because from here I cannot jump up. Unless somehow I could full jump right and land on the middle platform, which I doubt it. So I think I need to jump to the right platform. It just seems like that jump is impossible. I don't see how I could make that jump. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, I am convinced it has to be something else. But if I full jump here, I will end up hitting my head with that little shit, I will assume. Right, like, yeah, full jump here will not work. No, I need to jump here, but it's this jump, the one that I... Okay, it is possible. In case there was any doubt, it is possible. Okay, so yeah, basically you need to go right and go left. Alright. Yeah, that's the idea. Wait, is this the wrong place? Oh, you're supposed... Wait a second. You're supposed to full jump right from here. Huh. Damn. It's a pretty cool song. I didn't remember it being like this though. But what you can see here is the primary mechanic. The primary mechanic is a new mechanic, a new addition to the game, that is quicksand. So the thing about quicksand is when you land on it, you keep falling, right? But there is one thing that makes it even more fucked up. If you fall into quicksand, you will keep falling until you land on a solid ground. So basically any mistake in this screen will make you fall all the way to the bottom section. There is one good thing about this. This is the last section of the game. That's the only good thing about it. Aside from that, this is gonna be an absolute shit show. But yeah, it is what it is. You also need to take into account the jump height for when you're jumping somewhere, because it's constantly different. You should make a game that the community can make content for you, but the problem will be moderating the content. Are games that play alone? Yeah, I'm just saying that the same you can say about turn-based RPGs. Okay. I'm assuming full jump right indeed. Oof. You cannot do a single tap to land here. Like that does not work. At least you can move while on quicksand. Like if you couldn't move, it could be very hard. But you're actually allowed to move, surprisingly. Oh, nice. I guess some mistakes are not paid by falling all the way down. Some of them. Definitely not all of them. Will this possibly be full champ left? I don't think so, right? No. This is full champ right though. To land here, yeah, indeed. Okay, so here you need to go. Damn it. Well, that's a long way down, unfortunately. Well, it could have been worse though. It wasn't that bad, all things considered. But yeah, now you understand what this map is about. Now you understand what the final challenge is about. Do you like it? Pretty nice challenge if you ask me, right? Amazing even. But yeah, that's what we are going against. But yeah, as I say, that's the last section of the game. But yeah, good luck beating it. Though I'm actually surprised because in my mind, I didn't remember the section being like that. Like, I remember the quicksand, I didn't remember it being so dark, right? Like, I didn't remember the zone being like evil and shit. I thought it was supposed to be more calm. But no, I think the reason why I think that is because it's the last screens that are calm. But yeah, not the whole section. The whole section, and it's actually a lot cooler than I thought. Because it looks fantastic and it sounds fantastic too. Like the music on that section is amazing. Alright, so yeah. At least you know what to expect now. Okay. So what happens when you overshamp this? Okay, so that champ, whether you overshamp it or undershamp it, you still fall here. So like, you cannot miss that champ. Essentially. Doesn't matter how you miss it, you cannot miss it. Overshamp or undershamp means going back to the beginning of the Phantom Tower. So yeah, that champ is the dead champ. It's important to remember that. Well, I do remember that, but you still need to make the champ. So good luck with that, buddy. The puzzle platformers are the most played now, and you're playing this. I wouldn't call this game a puzzle platformer. I'm pretty sure that puzzle platformer are games like Ori. This game is a horror game where the jump scares are missing a jump that sets you back 10 screens. So yeah, I wouldn't call this a puzzle platformer. Well, at least overshamping that is not bad, because you land there. It's worse to undershamp it a lot of times. If you fall in the middle, you will, no matter what, fall into the House of 9 Lives, and you cannot allow that to happen. You cannot allow that to happen. Well, I mean, you should avoid it. It will still happen because it will happen, but you need to avoid it at all costs. But yeah, this game is a stress simulator, and I'm just kidding. I'm not really stressed. I mean, I feel like I will be stressed, as I say, if there was a game that I really wanted to play, and I'm kinda like stuck playing this one. But that's not the case, so I'm not particularly concerned. As I mentioned yesterday also, the only thing that I'm looking forward is the new version of Genshin Impact. And if I don't beat the game by then, I don't care, I will still play Genshin. It's not like I will be like, oh shit, I need to beat this before that because otherwise I won't play it. No, I will play it regardless, so yeah, don't worry about it. But yeah, I guess that's the reason why I'm not really frustrated. If there was another game I wanted to play, I would be, but I don't. I don't have any other game for now. This game is about overcoming the feeling of losing progress. I wouldn't say overcoming, because that's a feeling that you will never overcome. It's rather about... It's basically the same skill that is needed to play a game like Dark Souls. You just need to be patient, that's it. It's easier said than done, but patience is the most valuable skill in a game like this. Nothing else. It's not reflexes, it's not any other stuff, it's just patience. Yeah. As long as you're patient, it's not that big of a deal. Is there any game you would like to play? No, I mean, here's the thing. There are games I have in mind to play, it's just that there is not a single game that I tell myself, oh shit, I really want to play this. Like, obviously after I'm done with this game, I will play something else, like I will figure it out. But my point is that there is no really a game that I feel very strongly about right now. You know? So I don't really mind keep playing this game for some streams more. It's whatever. So that's why even if I fall all the way down to the bog, it's... I mean, it will still be annoying, but it's not like it's gonna be like, now what am I gonna do? I'm done for. No. It's not that big of a deal. But yeah, no, it's just keeping calm. Just keep it cool, and that's it. You know? I guess that I will need to think about another game. I will assume that the game that I'm most likely gonna play after this one is gonna be Ketsui. Most likely. Today I was able to no miss, no bomb the first half of stage 5. Pretty cool. Well, not in a real run, mind you. But yeah, still was able to do it, so it's something. But yeah, Cave and the stage 5s that it has are messed up, dude. Cave stage 5s are basically like the SNK boss syndrome. You know that SNK is a company, well, that makes the King of Fighter games. And most of the King of Fighter games have bosses that are quite fucked up to beat. So they call it the SNK syndrome. Any fighting game boss that is hard to beat, it's usually labeled SNK syndrome, right? So you have that. But I feel like for Danmaku games, it's the cave syndrome. That the last stage is harder than the whole game combined and then some. That, I will call it the cave syndrome. Because it applies to any fucking game they make, dude. Like, it applies to Dodonpachi, to Mushihime-sama, to Ketsui, to Dead Smiles. And I'm pretty sure it applies to games like Pink Sweets as well. I didn't play it, but I will assume it also applies to that too. It's a good thing about these platforms is that they are wide enough. I guess as long as you angle yourself properly, maybe it's not that hard to miss them. I don't know. No, that hard to land on them, I mean. Why the opposite? Nice miss. I have Neo Shio, I played KOF for 5 years competitively, nice. I will assume that it was probably KOF 98, right? Or was it 2002? So if you say that you had a Neo Shio, I will assume that it was most likely 98, right? '98, 99. Wait, really? People play 99 competitively? Well, that's an interesting one. I didn't know that. Pink Sweets is rough, the bosses can be memorized, but the stages are my bane. Yeah, but don't worry, that applies to basically every cave shoot 'em up. Like, it's not just Pink Sweets, and it's also not just you. Like, it's just very, very messed up. So yeah, the only advice I can give you is keep going. Because they will be hard. No matter what, the last stage of a cave shoot 'em up is the hardest thing in the game by far. The only thing that comes close, obviously, is the true last boss. But yeah, before worrying about that, you have to worry about the stage itself. 96 was also good. I also don't know that many people that play 96 competitively. Like, the ones that I know that are played competitively are obviously 98 and 2002, but also apparently China, they are very big fans of KOF 97. Like, apparently they really like that game. So I always confuse it. I don't know if it's China or Korea that really likes that game. I think it's China. Korea, I think, likes more 98 or 2002. But I do know that China plays 97 a lot. That's because it's the actual closure to the Orochi saga. As, like, you know. Maybe even 90 competitively. I'm afraid that the game doesn't exist, mister. Yeah, that's okay. I like 98, 2002 is a bit meh for me. I mean, for what I understand, 2002 is a game that is quite complex to play. In the sense that it's a game that has a lot of busted shit. Like a lot of infinites and stuff like that. Wow, I didn't expect that to be possible. But it is. It is indeed possible. Yeah, glory to China. No, you said it wrong. It's Gonghuo or Gunhuo. I keep forgetting. No, it's Songwo. Gunhuo is a stupid ass company. Sonwo. Just keep forgetting the name. Oh yeah. Minus 1000 social credit for you, mister. The King of Fighters 98 Ultimate Match Final Edition is brutal. That's the Steam version. Yeah, that's an interesting one. It seems that the developers put the most love into the remake of 2002. That one has an insane amount of characters. Well, basically the biggest roster in the whole series. I think it's called Unlimited Match or something like that. Gomenne. Now you're speaking Japanese. Minus 2000 social credits. We'll need to do some community service after that, mister. You wanna get them back. Yeah. In Mexico it's also very popular. KOF, but I think that in Mexico is the one where 2002 is the most popular. They really like that one, and it makes sense because it's the one that has Angel. Well, Angel and Ramon. Pretty sure the two of them are intended to be Mexican. Not to mention that Angel is fucking broken. So yeah. Very cool. Unfortunately, a fighting game like KOF it's a little bit too complex for me. Well, not really. I can say that about any fighting game. KOF is just one of them, but yeah. Every fighting game is quite complex in their own right. But yeah, it's just whatever. 64 on KOF 98 and 66 in KOF 2002. Not that big difference. Yeah, but I mean, it's still technically the biggest roster. Yeah, I don't know what's the story of Ramon. I know that he's a wrestler, but aside from that, I'm not very sure. Well, that and that he probably also shags Angel in his free time. But yeah. Something like that. Wait, no, it wasn't Angel, it was Vanessa. Sorry, I forgot. Vanessa is the one that is supposed to be Ramon's girlfriend, right? If I'm not mistaken. I confused the two characters somehow. Because I remember one of the endings, Ramon is carrying Vanessa on her back. On his back. You know, Angel is a stoner. In fact, I don't think anyone in universe likes Angel. Right? Or what I remember. I think that everyone hates Angel in universe. But I can't remember. I mean, she's supposed to be kind of a villain. So it makes sense. Not too short. Too short as well. So I failed this champ last time, but not this time. Alright, back in the tower of Antumbra. What a name. Antumbra. I don't know what the where the ant comes from. I'm assuming that Umbra comes from like dark, most likely. The ant version? I don't know. I don't see any ants. Maybe I'm just not seeing... Well, if they were ants, you wouldn't see them. That's the point. They are small enough. What a good song, dude. I hope you can hear it well, because it really is an amazing song. Well, I know now you're not gonna hear it, but yeah. I wish that's I think one of the weak parts about Champ King. Not every zone has music, and it makes no sense. I understand that. See, for example, here the lack of music you're supposed to attribute it to the fact that the time is supposed to be stopped or whatever. Like, I understand that, but I don't know, dude. Even if it's a music that is slow or whatever, it will be better than no music. That's the reason why a lot of streamers, when they play Champ King, they just put their own music. But yeah, I think that right now I'm a little bit lazy to do that. Yeah, I already have to deal with the falls. So yeah, dealing with some other shit on top of that doesn't seem like the brightest idea. Really? Look. And you know that scene in slow motion with the water makes you see even more how ridiculous it is. Like, by how little you can miss a champ. It's very, very ridiculous, but it is how it works, you know? But yeah. I don't know, going back to your idea about a video game, I don't know what to tell you. Because you can say something like... Oh, I'm going all the way down, nice. You can say something like, I'm gonna make a visual novel, but even if that's the idea, the hardest part about a game, whose main focus is the story, is to have a story that is actually... Well, it doesn't have to be good, but it has to catch people's attention. Like, what does your story offer that other stories don't? Or if another story offers it, why would I take a look at yours, right? That's the sort of stuff that you kinda need to think about. It's not easy by any means. It's the hard part. Unless when you ask for ideas, you were also asking for ideas on a story. But I think that I'm afraid I will probably disappoint you. If you want a story to be popular and you're already thinking about money, I think that you're doing it wrong. I think that it will be close to impossible to do a good story if the first thing you think of is money. It's a story that has to come from within. If it doesn't come from within, it's not gonna work. It cannot come from the wish of money. It has to come from the wish of telling a story. But yeah. And in that case, the only one that can help you is yourself. It's the only way. You cannot do it any other way. So yeah. But yeah, I think that what people value in a story more than the story itself is the characters. You need to have good characters. And with that, I will even say that the story becomes something secondary. You know? Like, your story could be trash, that as long as people like the characters, it's all gonna be forgiven. Yeah, also what Blue says. That too. But yeah. I mean, you gotta understand that people are willing to forgive a shit story as long as the characters that participate in it are interesting. And when I say interesting, I don't necessarily mean deep or well written. I just mean something that people will like. Now, obviously, it will be impossible to know what character a person will like. Well, a person, or I mean, your public will like or not. But yeah, it is what it is. If you are Genshin Impact, for example, you have a whole team of social engineers that make sure that they engineer the most attractive characters possible. But since you don't have that, you kinda need to, well, do magic. You need a little bit of magic. Yeah, I wasn't joking. I was serious. That's what any big company that is smart has. Because a lot of companies out there are full of morons that make characters that are unappealing on purpose, and then they wonder why then they don't sell. But yeah, any company that is there for the money, that they want the money and nothing else, will have a team of people that specifically will go over every single detail just to make sure the character they make has the most appeal possible. Any company that just wants money and nothing more will have that. Oh yeah. And well, MiHoYo, which is the company that makes Genshin, is very interested in money. So yeah, they know what to do to get that money. Interesting miss. I wasn't expecting to miss like that. Guess you learn something new every fall. Make characters that only appeal to themselves. Yeah, that's another thing. But yeah. It is what it is. Basically, you just need to know what you want to do. Do you want money? Do you want to tell a story? Do you want to spread an idea? What do you want? Do you want to make your name known? There are a lot of factors that come into play when it comes to making a character in whatever setting you're doing. It really depends on what your objective is. Want to overthrow the government? Surely a video game has always helped doing that. But yeah, no. That's not a... Well, that will still fall within spreading an idea. But yeah, it depends on what you wanna do. It's just about that. When you want to make money, you have to do a lot of things. Like, you need to swallow your pride, you need to do things you don't like, and you need to understand that you are most likely not the target audience of your own game. That's important if your objective is money. Like, for example, nowadays, something that is very popular in a lot of media, especially in anime, I will say, there is something that is extremely popular nowadays, which is basically having a spineless protagonist. Basically a protagonist that is pathetic. A protagonist that is meant to be the worst of the worst, right? Those are not the kind of protagonists I like. But if I make a game where my objective is making money, I will have to understand that my protagonist will probably need to have something like that. Well, it also depends on the genre of the game. Depending on the genre, your protagonist could be a robot. But yeah, the point is that... yeah. Runs... well, I don't know, but I do know that... when money is what you're after, you need to swallow your pride. It's the way it is. Yeah. I guess maybe you could give an even less extreme example, right? I don't know, I could give you an example of... you need to have a female character that shows her feet. If you do that, you will have a lot of people there, because apparently that's also gotten popular lately. So yeah. And you will be like, I don't want that, it doesn't make sense for the setting, why would she do that? Right? Doesn't make sense. Well, doesn't matter. If money is what you want, you will have to do it. But yeah, I think that's also why I feel like it's the wrong approach. Because if you want a bigger guarantee to money, you can do that, but there is also the strategy of, as I say before, trying to speak with your soul. Try to make the game with your soul. And if you are lucky, you can make it big. But that's the thing. At that point you have to get lucky. I think that Undertale is a good example. Undertale didn't really appeal to anything super popular, I guess. You can say that it appealed to furries, probably. but I think that will be oversimplifying it. Undertale, I think, is the type of work that comes from the soul. And if you get lucky with people spreading the word, you can become a millionaire like Toby Fox. But yeah, that's the thing. It depends on... well, it's kinda like when you purchase a stock, and it's a stock that has a very bad market value, but you will bet that its value will increase, right? Well, that's the same thing here. You could take the risk of making a game that comes only from your soul and not from any monetary gain place, and you could get lucky that a lot of people like it and you become a millionaire. But yeah, the odds of that are very low. But they are still not zero, at least. What other example of a game like Undertale is there? Because I will say Touhou, but as much as Sun likes to say that he makes the games for himself and whatever, there is definitely an appeal in the way the characters are portrayed. Especially since most of them are not even supposed to be human. So I don't think I could say that about Touhou. I mean, it's still admirable what he does and the fact that he didn't sell out that much. But I think that Undertale's case is special. Because I really don't think that Undertale was a game that was made to appeal to anyone in particular. It was a game that came from here. Came from the heart. From the soul. I want to think of other examples, but I wish I could. Because a lot of the games that come to my mind are games that definitely have some sort of like appeal going on. Well, yeah, no, I know one, Minecraft. Minecraft, before obviously it got sold to Microsoft. That was a game that came from the soul. He did it because he wanted. He didn't, I will assume he didn't expect to get rich. He just did it because he felt like it. Yeah. But yeah, those games are basically like striking the lottery. Because I also have other examples of games that are indie but were clearly made with appeal in mind. One example being Doki Doki Literature Club. Like, yeah, that game was clearly made with a set demographic in mind. That's for sure. No doubt about it. But yeah. I don't know if it came straight from the soul. Gotta be glad that there are no Doki Doki Literature fans clear. I probably would have already been denied that statement. Yeah. Funnily enough, oh nice. That's not very funny though. Surprised I missed that, however, but at this point I'm very surprised about missing most of these jumps, so yeah. Like a lot of these jumps I really can't figure out how I failed them. that... I keep forgetting that's a tap champ. No, not whatever I did there. Damn it. I was about to say, I think that funnily enough, another game that qualifies in that category is Tetris. It's just that I don't know exactly how the origins for Tetris were. So I don't think it's something that you can say that it was an indie project that was made because you felt like it. Just that it's a genius idea. But I don't think it was something that wasn't made to make money. It was definitely made to make money. Just that it's the kind of stuff that at the time was... I don't think at the time it will be something that will be considered extremely appealing, in the sense that it's not a safe bet to make a game like that. And yet he made it and he became extremely successful. Yeah, I know that it was made by one dude. What I don't know is if he had fundings for it. Because at that point, indie development wasn't particularly popular, you know. So I don't know how much funding he had. Well, that's back to the Phantom Tower. But yeah, I don't know. I am not sure how it is. But yeah. The development was delayed because he has so much fun playing it that he spent more time play testing than developing. Right, but the thing is that there was money behind the project, right? Like, it wasn't a project that was made simply because you wanted to make a game, but it was made with the intent of making money, right? I mean, obviously that doesn't mean that it wasn't done with passion, mind you. I think it kinda goes against my point of making a game without considering money even once. I don't know. Because back then it wasn't like today, where any average show can pick a development kit and just make a game. Back then, making a game was not simple. People like money, so I'm assuming he did. You know, but it's not about liking money, because as I said, I mean, I don't know, I'm not in Toby Fox's mind, and I don't know whatever he might have said in an interview. But I think that Undertale, at least judging by how the game is, I don't think that that was a game that was ever made with money in mind. I think that Undertale is basically an outlier in a lot of things. One of those games that is like the chosen one. Oh, it had a Kickstarter, really? I didn't know that. Well, that makes more sense. Okay. I had no idea that was the case. Interesting. Well, I guess in that case I take back what I say. I mean, again, it can still be made with passion and soul and whatever, but yeah. If you're asking for monies that you want to... You definitely are thinking with money in mind. I guess in that case, the only other example I could think of is Cave Story. I mean, I do know that Cave Story was later sold to Nicalis and whatever. But I'm pretty sure that Cave Story started like a Ocean game. At the same time, Cave Story also... The existence of Curly... Yeah. I don't know. Hard to tell. I mean, I guess it's not like people are extremely innocent. So I guess that every single game that was ever made, someone thought, I wonder how much money I can make out of it. The question is how important the money was in the development process. Because, like, for example, limiting yourself simply because you think that something wouldn't sell, that already to me is like taking away a piece of soul that the game would otherwise have. Yeah, passion for money. A passion of many people indeed. I yet again missed that. Nice. Any passion project becomes at a later stage in commercial project. Yeah, but usually those games tend to have a regular release first. Like, yeah, obviously a game like Cave Story, as I said, ended up becoming, they say, Nicalis property and something that made a lot of money and stuff like that. But I'm talking about the origins, like not really about what came afterwards. I'm talking about how it started, right? Like exactly how it was conceived. That's my concept. Because yeah, even Undertale is a game that had a lot of commercial stuff going on after it released. Like it appeared in collaborations and shit. Yeah, it applies for a lot of media. There are also a lot of books that get adapted into successful franchises, even in other type of media, right? Well, Harry Potter probably being the biggest example. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it was conceived as a commercial project, but I think that the existence of a Kickstarter already makes it quite dubious to me. Because yeah, obviously, games take money to be made regardless of if they are passion projects or not, but I think that that's a gamble already. Like, already there you're thinking with money. It can still be called a passion project, but I'm just saying that already the element of money has a strong presence. Makes a lot of sense at some point to ask for money to know the level of interest on the game. Yeah, but that's the thing. At that point, you are no longer thinking on the game being like your soul speaking. At that point, you are already caring about what people are gonna think. So yeah, as you say, it's a market research. So yeah, at that point, it basically goes against what I said of just doing a game that speaks with your soul. That already is not the case if you already want to know what people think about it. At that point, you know if it makes sense to convert to a commercial project. Yeah, I know. I know. Ah, damn it, dude. But yeah. I think that it would be cool to see a game made by someone that gives absolutely zero shits about how it will be received. Because as I said, apparently that's the case with Sun and Touhou. But at the same time, I feel like a lot of the things present in Touhou are definitely made with appeal in mind. As far as the game is made by an indie studio, I don't think the Kickstarter changes the game intent. I will say it does, cause I mean, well, it's hard to tell, but I don't know. Alright. I don't know, because as I said, I never got into game development, so the kind of thing that I can only have an opinion as an spectator and not as someone with experience, right? Oh, okay. I got lucky that that didn't count as a fall. That could have counted as a fall and I will be back down if it was. Oof. Okay, interesting. I don't think I can full champ if I do this, right? There is no way I full champ will work here. I am so tempted to try, but if I fail, I'm gonna try, fuck it. Okay, yeah, I basically wanted to try precisely because it looked like the punishment will be falling to that platform, so yeah, no problem. Ooh, that was close though. This champ is complex though. And then here you have a full champ, right? And a small You know, if I'm not mistaken, isn't that the same place I missed last time? Like the exact same PV I had? I think it was. And it's a little bit dumb because that champ looks very easy. I think that is my PV. I don't know, dude. It's... I don't remember. But yeah, it looks like an easy champ, so I don't know why I'm struggling so much with it. Damn it. I also hate that champ I just missed. Yeah, this screen is fucked up. I can't believe that you have this bros in here when it's pretty much one of the most dangerous screens in the whole game. Supposed to look so chill, but under that chill mask lies a very dark exterior. Nice, very cool. Small teams tend to not compromise the vision, they know what they want to make. Yeah, but I think that at that point, like, I'm talking about someone communicating something through a game. I think that already having a small team kinda disqualifies that. I'm talking about a single person, like an individual stuff, you know? Obviously making a game as a single person is not very realistic, not impossible, but not something you will want to do. But yeah. Well, at least, you know, the good thing about this stream is that I reached the final screen. Well, sorry, no, not the final screen, the final section. I wonder if I could reach the final screen though. Will I be able to? I wonder. Is that a possibility? I don't know, it's hard to tell. But I would like to see it. Because if I'm not mistaken, the last screen is... Well, when I say the last screen, I actually don't mean the very last one. Because the very last one, as always, I'm pretty sure it's just one champ and that's the end of that. No, I'm talking about the second to last screen, technically. Okay. And I wish this song will play on the previous section as well. It's such a waste that it doesn't. But yeah, I guess that's obviously to make this final section a lot more special. Again, that was pretty close. I actually wonder when's the first ball that can actually make you land face first into a quicksand. So far I still haven't seen a champ that did that. Like, not a single champ ended in falling face first into the sand. So I want to know what's the one cursed champ that will make me do that. That one. Okay. See, now we know. That's the first champ that makes you do this classic thing. I wonder when you fall. Okay, you fall here. Like, that platform is very strategically placed there. Because it's basically... Here... You barely have any danger to fall all the way down. You can still do it in some specific champs, but... It's basically the last platform after the big champs. So it like punishes you, but not that much. It's a mild punishment. I mean, it's still quite fucked up, but I mean, that's just the whole game that is fucked up. Alright. But yeah. Now you see, well, you were able to see how the quicksand works here. And what happens if you fail a champ that is above quicksand. It's also pretty interesting how I cannot talk during those bird champs. Like, those bird champs are so complex that I just cannot talk during that. They are very, very complex. And very precise, obviously. Ooh, that was close. That's fine. But this is the first champ that I should worry about. Because if I miss it, either an undershoot or an overshoot is bad. Like full champ, right? And can I not miss this champ, please? Okay, thankfully. So this is a PB. This looks fucked up though, because you barely have any room to like customize your champ. Not to mention that there are so many ways to... Yeah, that's the thing. If I was higher, that would have been face first into the sand, and it would have been all the way down. Is this full champ? It is full champ. This one definitely isn't though. Wait, is this even a wall? I think it is a wall. Oh, that was close. It might be a wall. I don't know if that changes that much though. But it's something. It is a wall, but yeah, as you can see, all face first and that's gonna happen. Yep. But yeah, it's a wall on both sides. So that means that technically you're not gonna die from falling to the sides. But that matters little. Because what you're gonna do is dying by falling face first anyway, so it's an irrelevant detail that there is a wall there. There could not be a wall and it will have pretty much the same effect. Actually no, it would even be better if it didn't have a wall, because I'm pretty sure that a lot of overjumps there actually make you fall closer. Unlike falling into the sand. That was close. That could have been very bad. Sack of shit. But yeah. I do remember though that screen with the horizontal sand lines. Remember that one apparently being very hard. Like, I think I remember seeing a lot of streamers struggle on that one back when they played it, that is. Nice. Yeah. At least it's a good PV, I will say. A very understandable PV. For sure. But yeah, at least rest assured that the quicksand section is the last one. It's the only good thing about that. So the mechanic is indeed pretty messed up. But yeah. Team, why is it so easy to overjump that shitty ass platform? God damn it. Maybe it's this guy's smoke. The one that is making me jump higher and ultimately missing that jump. Unbelievable. Right. I'm pretty sure that it's easier to make that jump stronger instead of landing in the water. Not stronger, I mean the opposite, weaker. Just that if you do a full jump, at least you are guaranteed to land here, which you otherwise wouldn't. Really? Only that bird was a little bit higher. Because the purpose of that bird is supposed to be making you slide when you fall from the top. But it's also there to make sure that jump is also hard. Why don't you try to jump to the bottom of the quicksand? That doesn't work. The bottom of the quicksand is a floor. You cannot jump into it. It doesn't work like that. But yeah, I'm afraid to tell you that that's not how quicksand works. It would be nice if it worked that way. But no, the floor of the quicksand is essentially a ceiling. Well, a ceiling if you are below, obviously. So yeah, we are out of luck there. It is what it is. Ah, that fucking bird, dude. Well, I guess if it wasn't for that bird, the champ wouldn't be that hard to do. It's that bird the one that gives it complexity. Otherwise, it will be a very regular champ. Like, it will be like this champ, basically. Not very hard to do. So yeah, that champ... really? Well, that was unexpected. Yeah, it's the first time I failed that champ. I did it slightly stronger than I should have. I guess that one truly is a tap. Just that there is a similar champ here that looks like a tap, but it's not a tap, which is this one. This champ is not a tap. You need to hold it for slightly longer. But yeah, this one is a tap. So I guess it might be easy to mix them up. It could be. But yeah. That's also an interesting overshamp. Is that the first time I overshamped that as well? That there are a lot of first times happening in the last minutes. Maybe I'm getting impatient, but that's the problem. Getting impatient here is the same as defeat, so... yeah. You cannot get impatient. It's a bad idea. It's fine. Look, at least we've basically been able to scout almost the entirety of the map. I know that there are some screens left, but there might be 2 or 3 screens left. I mean, where my PB was, not here, obviously. But yeah. That's the thing. At least we now are more or less fully aware of the challenge. Fully aware of what needs to be done and how you do it. Because, I mean, the how is definitely there. Just that it's hard to do, obviously. Also, I wonder if this guy in the background gives you something, assuming you have items. There was also a similar demon in New Bay Plus, just that it was a snake, and it was an actual NPC instead of just the background. But yeah, well, it was a part of the background still, but an NPC. Nonetheless, that's interesting. Okay, but the good thing is that it seems that a lot of these champs you prefer to undershoot them. Assuming you fail them, seems a lot better to do an undershoot. Okay. Well, this one is bad no matter what. Like, whether you overshoot or undershoot that one, the fate is the same, which is this platform. You will land on that platform no matter what. So yeah, that's the kind of champ that is no mercy. No mercy for you. Need to get the champ or you get fucked. basically. I almost thought I overshammed that. Almost. Bonk. But yeah. It's hard to tell, you know, in this game, even if you're so close to the end, you could be 10 minutes away from beating it, or 10 hours. That's the issue. It's impossible to tell how much it's gonna be. So part of me wants to think that I will be able to beat this on the next stream, but it's impossible to tell. I mean, I could beat it today too, but I don't know. I kinda have my doubts. But yeah, basically here, I think that it's no longer a matter of knowledge, it's a matter of execution. Need to execute your shit well, essentially. Wait, why did I full sham that? I'm out of my mind. I'm off my meds. Off my meds, absolutely. It's fine, don't worry about it. I don't need them. Meds are not necessary. Absolutely no necessary. I like doing this cycle, but you're supposed to land up there. Yeah, I like that, exactly. Nice to see you got the memo, Mr. Sham King. Cool. You know that lately I think it was yesterday, I downloaded Ragnarok Online because apparently my friends want to play it again. And there is an interesting thing about that game. Well, it's probably because it's a private server, but the soundtrack of the game, you can actually replace it super easily. Like, you have the MP3 files in a BGM folder. So basically, if you want to change the music of a specific area, you simply place an MP3 with the same name and that's it. That's pretty interesting. I wish it was that easy in this game. Well, I don't know if it is, but I will assume it isn't. Just so I could put a song here. Because this place is pretty clear that you're gonna be here for quite a while, right? So it will at least be nice to have a song to go with it. But yeah. I mean, as I said, I could put music on my own, but it would be nicer to have a static song in the background. Pretty much like the next section, you know, it's not like I'm asking for anything complicated. It will be pretty cool. Also, I don't know if these NPCs are saying anything important or not, because I'm ignoring them as much as I possibly can. I think they are just saying the usual, yeah, the baby's not worth it, bro, just give up. That pretty much almost every NPC in this fucking game says. Yeah, just give up, bro. But maybe they have a point. But nah, I don't feel like giving up. I'm afraid that doesn't go well with me. I can fix her. What you mean? There is no fixing needed. She's perfect as she is. Oh, that's the first time I land here. That's curious. Whatever is wrong with her is much hotter. But I'm pretty sure she's a ghost. So that will be interesting, but I'm actually not sure. What is a ghost are her appearances in the rest of the tower, but I'm pretty sure when you reach the top it's supposed to be an actual person. I don't know. I don't know about Champ King lore. A ghost is fine too, yeah. Yeah, I know that anything that moves is fine too for you. But need to understand that there might be some complications. If there's anything that Pokemon teaches you is that ghosts cannot be interact with by normal means. So yeah. I don't know. You will have to do something about it. But something tells me that this zone is gonna be pretty similar to the cat zone. Like basically a lot of these champ look very hard, but the same thing applies to the cat lamps, and I eventually kinda got used to them. So I think it's just a matter of doing that. This map is not any, well, this section is not any different. As long as it's warm. Well, it's a ghost. I don't think it's gonna be very warm. I think ghosts are supposed to be very cold because they are dead. You know? That's kind of like the point. I don't know. We will see when we get to the top. So basically on the next eternity. I'm just kidding. We got this, right? Surely. Wait, did the guys mention the bog? If you want to go to the bog, you are more than welcome to go. I won't be your tour though. But yeah. Definitely won't. Nice. Very cool. You lost? Yeah, I lost. I indeed lost. Correct. You are 100% correct. But yeah. Well, actually, I think it's been a while since I fall down here. That's interesting. Okay. It is what it is. Basically, we're at a point where... What? I don't know what I just did. I think my brain just short-circuited there. I thought that was the top jump. I might be short-circuiting a little bit. Just a little bit. What was the jump I failed? It was on the net's screen here. Oh yeah, okay, I see what I did. Yeah, I jumped, yeah, from the wrong side. Well, obviously. But yeah, that's a shame. I was supposed to jump left and then full jump. My bad, my bad. It happens. But yeah, what can you do about it? Cool. Not supposed to jump down, mister. No, I was about to say before I started falling all this way that I don't think it's possible anymore to be like, well, we did this amount of progress and we are leaving it here for next. That, I mean, sure, I could leave it on the last section, but I don't think that means too much at all. Because on that section you're gonna go fall back very quickly. It's not like the waterfall section where you can just chill there for a while, or the cat section. There is basically no other section like that in the map. So basically it's possible for the stream to end on any section, essentially. Okay, so what I did is that I full jump from here instead of jumping here, essentially. Nothing more, nothing less. I basically... very convincing signs of a short circuit. Wow, nice. But yeah. Well, it's also true that today I'm also slightly tired. You know that I tried to take a nap, but it was a little bit hard to do so. I didn't really do it. I mean, I did lay in bed, but I didn't really sleep. At least you can say that I physically rested. It's not like I do a lot of physical activities. I was tired yesterday too. Yeah, it is what it is. No, but tired... not tired of streaming, tired as in wanting to sleep. Like, under normal circumstances, tomorrow that wouldn't be the case. You know? Just that waking up early fucking sucks, dude. Even if it's not that early, I mean, I wake up at 9:30 AM. That's not early by normal people standard. But it's earlier than I would have wanted to. So to me, that qualifies as early. That's the issue. You know, I'm not gonna do tier list stream, bro. You need to understand that those type of silly streams, you do it when you have a sizable amount of people that are gonna give a shit. Because those are the type of streams that you don't do only thinking of yourself. Like every stream that I do, even if I do think, you know, maybe this guy is gonna like it, this guy maybe not, or whatever, but I stream, I play for myself, right? But something like tier list stream only has the purpose to be like a community stream. Doesn't have any merit to do it on your own, in the sense that why would you do it on your own? That's the problem, bro. At that point you need to have people that will give a shit. And I'm pretty sure that that wouldn't apply here. But yeah. You know. But yeah, no, this channel is about playing games. It's about that. Wow. Well, oh, wait, interesting. If you undershoot that, you only fall there. So it's obviously way better to undershoot that champ. I thought it had the same effect. But if it's... Okay. If it's only that, that's a good signal. Look, finishing this, go to rest now. Well, are you telling me to go to rest? I won't go to rest. I mean, I wouldn't go to rest even after I'm done with the stream. So yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. Wow. So yeah, no, it won't happen. I mean, today is Friday, dude. I can just go to sleep late and then just sleep like 10 hours and that's it. So don't worry about it. If today was Thursday or something else, I will understand. But it isn't. Those overchamps are pissing me off. I'm overchamping everything that you can overchamp. Holy shit. I cannot stop. Well, and the one time I did an overchamp, it's the deadly underchamp. You might have a point though. Because yeah, that was terrible. Very, very terrible. But yeah. It's whatever. Nice overchamp. I guess that in this game you can kinda say that about most champs. Overchamping most champs is clearly worse than any other outcome. Yeah, that champ is a problem no matter what. I still haven't figured out a way to make it easier, but that champ is evil. It's absolutely evil. But not like the other ones are much better. But yeah, they are better. Just not by much. Alright. I like having a screen that is exclusively about full champs. A shame that the rest of the screens are not about full champs. Would be very nice. I like the way this particular screen looks. Regardless of the full champs or not, it just looks nice aesthetically. For some reason I cannot get past the first tower, well, the first champ in the Phantom Tower. There is a hidden force forbidding me to do it. I just cannot do it. Well, at least we're back at the cats. I mean, that's not a good thing, but hey, better than nothing. At least we have the cat to cheer us up. It's something. Also overjumping that one a lot, huh? Yeah, you're having some issues with some silly champs. Well, I say silly champs, but they are nothing silly. There is nothing silly about these champs. Well, I guess aside from the fact that the platform is a cat face. I guess that's silly enough. Alright. So my question is, will you be able, if it's not too much to ask, to actually do this first champ? Alright, thank you. See, I knew I could trust you, Mr. Champ King. It's fine. As long as you don't fail a champ that will make you go back to the cat area, it's fine. Will be worse. No, that's not a full champ. Hey, that's one of those champs that looks like a full champ, but not by a lot, it's not. Like, it could be by just a little bit, but it's not a full champ. Shob King. Ah, damn it. His job is champing. So sometimes he doesn't do his job very well, but I think the important part is that he tries his best. Ooh, I almost failed that. Well, back at the Halt Ruin. Beautiful place. At least you have water. So you're not gonna die of thirst. But I mean, this is water that is apparently stopping time. Is it safe to consume? Ooh, that was very close. Because the thing about that is that it still counts as a liquid. You can go through it and you can even see the water splashes. So I think it probably is safe to consume. But it's probably high density water. I don't know. I mean, if I didn't have anything to drink and I was champing like a maniac, I probably would try drinking it. So it seems that Mr. Champ King doesn't really need anything to survive. I mean, he doesn't need to eat. He doesn't need to drink. He basically is immune to falls. But that's the thing, we were talking about the babe being human or not. But does it really matter? Considering that this guy is most likely not human either. At that point, I think it's irrelevant. I do wonder what he is though. Maybe a zombie? A vampire? Or maybe it's just a ghost armor. You know, those typical armors that have nothing but a spirit inside? It could be that too. I mean, if the setting has ghosts. It will also explain the lack of any physical need. If you don't have a body, I don't think you need to worry about that. Nice. And we are back here? I don't believe it. Almost don't believe it. Almost. I got told that why don't you jump from below, but as you can see by the borders of the quicksand, only the top is accessible. The other one is exit only, which unfortunately will happen more often than not. The rest of the bullshit is exit only. Nice. Well, I mean, the game lets you test it right away after all. You can easily see that the first block of quicksand, if you try to jump into it, you're just gonna hit your head against it. I will show you if I can get back there, that is. Will be nice. But yeah. Also will be interesting to leave the stream on that zone and see how long I last the next stream without falling. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, maybe I won't be able to show you today, unfortunately. I will give it an attempt, but I have a feeling it isn't gonna happen. Would be cool if this song will play like that song that the NPCs are listening to, that it will play in the whole section, but no, it does not work that way, because it doesn't want to work that way. It's a shame though, because there are so many places on this screen that I cannot talk because I need to focus. But with there being no music, it's kinda lame. Whew, that was close. Alright. Oh yeah, here, let me show you. You full jump into the quicksand, you hit a ceiling. But yeah, that is not possible. You can only approach it from the top. Not even from the sides, it has to be specifically the top. Otherwise shit doesn't work. So it's a pretty nice detail that aside from the blood red sky, you also have ugly faces in the background. Say pretty cool. That's not very cool, however. But yeah. Damn it. Yeah, that's pretty much one of the hardest jumps in that section. Maybe not because of the jump itself, but because no matter how you fail it, you're going down. So yeah. Hey Colo, how is it going? The mariachi bog? But these guys are not mariachi. These guys are just stoners. There's nothing mariachi about those guys. What you talking about? Also, I already downloaded Ragnarok Colo. So whenever you wanna play, I am technically ready. Don't know if it's gonna be today or when. Hell for the Veidwad of Ragnarok? I'm not gonna farm though. I'm just gonna play in parties whenever they require me. Well, not whenever they require me, but if they require me and I am available, I'll be there. No, dude, come on. Really think I will farm? It's party time. It's just that if we do endless, it's better for that to be tomorrow, not today. And also it will be nice to not go to sleep that late today. Yeah, I would like to sleep. If it's possible, you know. Oof. Oh, wait, is that a full jump? If you hit your head there and you still can get to the platform, that smells like a full jump. I don't know. Move your hands. No. Okay, so if you fail that jump with an under jump, you only fall here. That's good to know, I guess. And then you have this shit. Very fucked up that you see these walls and you think to yourself, then it is such a safe place, and it's not. It isn't at all. There's nothing safe about this shit. Okay, at least that didn't count as a fall. And that didn't either, okay. Would have been a lot worse. Ah, really? Okay, so I guess you cannot delay it that much. Moving right like that. Don't think it works that way. Okay, that also didn't count as a fall. I think it only counts as a fall if you hit yourself here. Let's those are some lovely looking faces. Pretty nice. Oof. Hey man, this shit just keeps going. Holy fuck. I was a couple of screens away, but no. That was also close. Huh. So this is the finish line. The problem is that the finish line has 3 quicksand blocks. This is not unlike this is unlike every single other one of the finish lines in the game. Like, it's not as simple as doing the first jump and that's it. You need to ace 3 jumps at least. Even when you are up there, it's not guaranteed. I will assume that a full jump should be enough, but... Ganbatte. Oof. It seems we got it. Oh. Wait, we got a... What? Wait, that hat looks like shit. That's such an... Huh. We're grabbing this bitch. Okay, man, then using the poor pet as a fucking flying skateboard. We got it. Okay, man, what a cool song to finish it. And how is it going, Yannick? Damn. The queen was actually surprised to see us. I'm surprised that I did the last screen. Well, actually, the whole last section I did it on the first try. And it seems that I confused this game with another one because I didn't remember the last screens being like that. Like, I probably confused the last screens with a fun game, well, with a fun map. But yeah, I got them somehow, all in the first try. Just like that. Yeah, you just came over and it's already over. Can you believe that? How is that possible? But it is possible. Yeah, we got it. Damn. She almost has her whole tits out. Pretty nice. How could you be late? Yeah, I know, right? That's a pretty interesting design. I don't like the hat, dude. Like, the hat looks so silly. We came from a crown to that shit. This must have to do with muscle memory. How could you get that in one try? Well, I got the last 4 screens in one try, not literally the last 20 screens. Only the last 4. It came right in time for the tits. Can you believe that? But yeah, we got him. In 11 hours, 47 minutes, 27 seconds, and 895 milliseconds. With 4 streams required only. A lot of falls, but much more champs as well. So there you have it. I can finally say that I beat Champ King without any asterisk. I beat Champ King undoubtedly. Every single official map. Just like that. Yeah, no more bug indeed. So this game, what it has is it has, as you can see there, workshop support, and there are a lot of fan-made maps that I'm not gonna play. Well, at least none of the hard ones. Like there are some maps like Immortal Babe or Babe of the Dimensions and whatnot. Those maps are ridiculous. Like they are maps that you won't see me playing. I'm pretty sure that New Game doesn't have anything. Like yeah, basically the regular game, New Babe Plus and Ghost of the Babe. So if you want more, you need the workshop, because the extras just show the inventory and all that shit. Well, you have the total stats, because this one I think is talking about the overall things, like counting the 3 maps. Basically 32 hours in total for all 3 maps. Damn, and I was 1 champ away from getting the magic number of 5 fours. Can you believe that, dude? That's fucked up. Almost. Do Babe of the 7 layers of hell, yeah, no thank you. But no, I actually beat this a lot sooner than I expected. I guess the map was just more fear than anything else. It wasn't... I mean, it's the only map that you can basically lose all your progress in 10 seconds, sure. But yeah, I think you need some mental strength for that. So yeah, in any case, that has been it for Champ King. So at least for those that don't like Champ King, you can rest assured that it's not gonna come back anytime soon. So good. No, it's time to finish. That's true. I'm not gonna play anything else today, obviously. This is the best way to finish the stream. But yeah, no. Thanks everyone a lot for watching, and I'll be seeing you on the next stream with something else. So have a good one, everyone, and take care.